The following is a special presentation from the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Now, let's get you down to the field with the voice of your Pekin Panthers.
Welcome, Pekin Panther fans. Michael Comstock and Tony Latcham coming to you from Keosauqua, Iowa, as the Pekin Panthers are getting set to take on the Van Buren County Warriors. The Panthers come in with a 2-2 record. The Warriors are 3-5 on the season. They've won 2 games in a row. They started off, they had a pretty tough stretch. They've played quite a few bigger teams so far in the season. They went to Davis County and played in a tournament down there. They played Fairfield and they played Davis County in that tournament. And then the last 2 games they knocked off Winfield Mount Union by a score of 11-1. And then last night they traveled to Dyersville. They played at the Field of Dreams movie site as we did last year. And they took on Fort Madison and beat them by a score of 3-2 last night. I was talking to the play-by-play announcer for the color guy for the Van Buren Warriors. He said that the Fort Madison team left 12 runners on base last night in that 3-2 win for the Warriors. So Warriors and Panthers are getting set for action. Panthers improved to 2-2 with the win last night. So far in their season, they lost 2-0 to start the season at Lone Tree. Then they knocked off Winfield Mount Union by a score of 7-4. Lost at New London on Monday night, 2-1, and then last night they exploded for 17 runs to win 17-1 at Louisa Muscatine. So Panthers looking to keep the hot bats rolling tonight. We'll run through their starting lineup real quick. It's going to be the same lineup as they had last night, which I would kind of stick with that, the way everything went down last night. So it'll be Nolan Glick leading off at shortstop. Nolan's batting .600 on the season. Will Adam will be in left field. He's batting .250. Carson Comstock at second base, batting .200. Henry Adam in center field, batting .467. Right field will be Brant Latcham. He's batting .182 for the year. Hudson Deitch will be at third base. Cal Miller will be DHing for him. Cal is batting .273 on the season. Riley Smith will be behind the plate once again for the Panthers. Riley comes in batting .250 on the year. The first baseman tonight will be Sam Sharp. He's batting .333. And the pitcher tonight for your Pekin Panthers will be Elijah Brock. He's in the 9-hole. He's hitting .429 on the season. For the home team, the Van Buren Warriors, it will be Aiden McEntee in right field to lead off. Kinnick Millard will be at shortstop. Isaac Leffler will be the third baseman. Isaiah Meek will be at first base. Will Cockrell will be in left field. Aiden Cooper will be on the mound for the Warriors. He comes in with a 0-1 record. The designated hitter for the Warriors tonight will be Dan Caston, who will be batting .222 on the year. Number 11, Eli McKinney, will be in center field. Caden Simmons will be the catcher tonight, and Leo Urak will be the second baseman. So those are your starting lineups for the Warriors and the Panthers. We're going to take our first break of the pregame show. Actually, Tony, you want to read through our sponsors one time before we take our break?
Yeah, let's do that tonight. Starting out with Roto-Rooter, Keokuk County Health Center, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Packwood Locker, Smithburg Automotive, Lisco, Jefferson County Health Center, Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield, Pekin Community School District, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, and Comstock Chiropractic.
Thank you all to our sponsors that allow us to bring you these games on the Atomo Radio Group. They're on the YouTube channel and also on KISS FM, as been the home of the Pekin Panthers for many years. And this year we've added the YouTube channel along with it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying us either on the radio or on the YouTube channel. So we're going to take our first pregame break, and we will be back on your home for Panther Baseball, Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454. Watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham, and Lauren Sylvester. She is our engineer. I think that's
Lauren the engineer. Wait, I thought she was a nurse.
Well, she is a nurse, but she's our engineer for this. So,
dual major.
Yeah. So, but we also want to thank Kyle Smith, who's back at the studio helping us, getting us up on the radio on the board out there. So thank you, Kyle, for your help back at the studio. Thank you, Lauren, for your help for putting up with Tony and I. Listen to all of our dad jokes as the year goes on.
Dad jokes.
You'll hear a few more, I'm sure, along the way. So we are at Keosauqua tonight. Beautiful night for baseball. Panthers and Warriors set for action. Panthers come in 2-2 on the year. Warriors are 3-5. Last year, these two teams met at Pekin. Pekin won by a score of 10-0 last year. And then 2023, I believe they played at Pekin as well. And Panthers lost that one by a score of 12-7. So pretty even matchup between these two teams. The Warriors have obviously played 8 games already on the season. Panthers have only played 4. So they've been busy to start the year. They've got a lot more experience through the pitching as what the Panthers have. They've thrown a lot more pitchers in those 8 games. Of course, Panthers only playing 4, haven't had to use much of that pitching depth yet. Tony?
Yeah, I think I don't know. Pekin's kind of gotten on a roll last night. Their bats really came alive, and pitching obviously not been an issue for the Panthers, and so their arms should be very fresh. Kind of odd how we've only played 4 and they played 8, but it's just the way the season goes, right?
Yeah, we missed that first game against Hillcrest Academy. They went to a tournament where they played 2 games on a Saturday, and that makes a difference too. So, they have a few more games on the schedule. I was looking, and they've got a pretty full schedule. They're playing 4, if not 5 games a week, where we're mostly 3 and 4 games a week. So that's just kind of the way that the Panthers have chose to do it this year. We aren't playing anyone outside of the Southeast Iowa Super Conference. So tonight's game technically not a conference game, as it is a North versus South crossover division game. So this game does not count for the conference record, but they are a conference opponent just in the south half of the conference. So they're a familiar foe we've seen throughout the years. They've got a nice complex out here on the northwest side of town that they built, I think, 3 years ago when we were here was the first time that they...
Third year
for it. So beautiful complex out here. Hard to find parking. That was the biggest complaint I had. The parking lot was pretty much full. So,
well, you've got Little League games going on here. You have high school softball. You've got, is there some middle school going on? And then you have high school maybe going on here. So it's kind of a little quadplex. Very, very nice baseball diamond and softball complex down here. So it's kind of neat. It almost reminds me of the Musco's deal up in Oskaloosa. That's just, of course, it's all concrete, but this doesn't need to be. This is super nice. I think Pekin would like to have one of these.
Yeah, it would be nice to have something like this. And the one nice thing that they do have is if you're sitting in the bleachers, they have covered bleachers. Mm-hmm. Part of it's for shade, but I think more of it's protection from the foul balls from the other directions because they come from all different directions. So by having covered bleachers, that protects people that are sitting in the bleachers. Now, majority of the people are sitting in their chairs, so they don't have the protection, but nice that it is offered there. So, Tony, you want to run through our sponsors one more time, and then we'll go through our starting lineups one more time, and then we'll take another break here.
Okay, Comstock Chiropractic in Hedrick, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, Pekin Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield, Jefferson County Health Center, Lisco, Smithburg Automotive, Packwood Locker, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Keokuk County Health Center, and Roto-Rooter.
Thank you to all of our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. We want to start with the Panthers starting lineup as we are the visiting team tonight. So leadoff hitter will be Nolan Glick. They moved him to that leadoff spot last night, and I believe it was very successful. He was 4 for 5 on the night with a home run, and so that might be the answer for the Panthers at that leadoff spot. Number 2 will be Will Adam. He's in left field tonight. Carson Comstock will be at second base. Henry Adam will be in center field. Brant Latcham in right field. Hudson Deitch will be at third base. DH for him will be Cal Miller. Riley Smith gets to start behind the plate. Sam Sharp will be at first base. And Elijah Brock will be on the mound as your starting pitcher for the Pekin Panthers. For the home team, Van Buren County Warriors, it's Aiden McAtee in right field. Kinnick Millard is the shortstop. Isaac Leffler is the third baseman. Isaiah Meek at first. Will Cockrell will be in left field. Aiden Cooper will be on the mound for the Warriors. He will be Dan Caston will hit for him at the DH spot. Eli McKinney will be in center. Caden Simmons will be behind the plate, and Leo Urak will be at second. So those are your starting lineups. We are going to take another break as the Warriors are getting set to take the infield. We've got a little time to kill before the game gets started, but we're going to try and get some of our commercials out of the way early on tonight. So we'll take another break, Lauren. We'll be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham, joined by Lauren Sylvester tonight, bringing you the game between the Panthers and the Warriors. Warriors are on the field taking their infield, and then the Panthers will be ready to go for their warm-ups. So we'll run through our starting lineups one more time. For the visiting team, the Pekin Panthers, Nolan Glick gets the start at shortstop tonight. He wears number 18. He was the winning pitcher for the game last night. Also had a home run to lead off the game. Senior Will Adam will be in left field. Junior Carson Comstock will be at second base. Sophomore Henry Adam will be in center field. Senior Brant Latcham will be in right field. Sophomore Hudson Deitch will be at third base. The designated hitter tonight will be Cal Miller. He's a junior. Junior Riley Smith will be behind the plate. Sam Sharp is a sophomore. He plays first base. And the starting pitcher tonight will be Elijah Brock. He's also a sophomore. So two seniors, I believe it's two seniors, three juniors, and four sophomores, I believe, in the starting lineup for the Panthers. For the home team, Van Buren, it'll be Aiden McAtee will be in right field. Kinnick Millard will be at shortstop. Isaac Leffler will be at third base. Isaiah Meek will be at first base. Will Cockrell will be in left field. Aiden Cooper will be on the mound for the Warriors. Dan Caston will be the designated hitter for him. Eli McKinney will be in center. Caden Simmons will be behind the plate, and Leo Urak will be at second. Shane Begley is the head coach for this Warriors team. For the Panthers, the head coach is James Lyman, and he is assisted by Brady Latcham. They're playing the national anthem, so we are going to take a break.
Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics is excited to announce that Jenna Hunter, ARNP with Ottumwa Wound Clinic, will be providing services at our specialty clinic. Jenna will work closely with your healthcare provider to build a treatment plan that is focused on each individual patient to reach the best outcome. For a list of services Jenna will be offering, visit us at keokukhealth.com. To schedule an appointment, call 641-684-8448. Again, that's 641-684-8448.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. Sorry about that quick break there. They were playing the softball, or the national anthem over at the softball field, so we didn't have a warning that they were going to be doing that. So we had to quickly go to break. So we are back now. We'll go back to where we were. So Panthers starting lineup. We'll go through that one more time with the Panthers. Nolan Glick leading off. He's the shortstop. Will Adam will be in left field. Carson Comstock will be at second base. Henry Adam will be in center. Brant Latcham in right. Hudson Deitch at third base. Cal Miller, the DH. Riley Smith behind the plate. Sam Sharp at first. Elijah Brock on the mound for the Panthers. Head coach James Lyman, assisted by Brady Latcham for the Panthers. For the Warriors, it'll be Aiden McAtee.
Microphone check.
Kenny Millard at shortstop. Isaac Leffler will be third. Isaiah Meek will be at first. Will Coral will be in left field. Aiden Cooper will be on the mound. Dan Caston will be the designated hitter for Cooper. Eli McKinney will be in center field. Caden Simmons will be the second baseman tonight, and Leo Urak will be at second. So those are our starting lineups. They are coached by Shane Begley, so those are our starting lineups. And beautiful night for baseball, Tony.
Well, it's going to be nice. I think we're maybe going to miss the rain. The radar said we had rain right on us, but we haven't felt a drop yet. Hopefully, with all this equipment sitting there, we don't have any rain.
Yeah, I'm not sure where we would grab it all and go real quick if we...
We'd have to shut down quickly.
We'd have to shut down quickly and throw stuff in the room behind us here. So we're glad we stayed away from that, because last time Tony and I were down here, it did rain on us. I remember your wife was holding an umbrella over us as we were trying to stay dry for the last time we were down here. I believe that would have been 3 years ago, because the last 2 years Van Buren has come to Pekin. So it was 3 years ago since we've been down here. So Panthers are going through their warm-ups. Tony, you want to go through our sponsors another time since we missed them last night?
You bet. So Roto-Rooter, Keokuk County Health Center, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Packwood Locker, Smithburg Automotive, Lisco, Jefferson County Health Center, Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield, Pekin Community School District, Nutrient Ag Solutions in Hedrick, and Comstock Chiropractic of Hedrick.
Thank you to all the sponsors. They allow us to bring you these broadcasts. Panthers are going through their final warm-up paces here. They are getting ready for Coach Lyman to hit to the infield, as Latcham has been hitting the infield. Now Coach Latcham will go out and hit to the outfielders, and Lyman will go to the infielders. So they are about ready to wrap up their infield. So we are going to take one more break, and then we'll be back for the opening pitch on your home for Panther Baseball, Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield, schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You show them what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family. Your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Center fielder, number 3.
Welcome back, Panther fans. I'm Michael Comstock, Tony Latcham, and Lauren Sylvester bringing you the game tonight between the Pekin Panthers and the Van Buren County Warriors. They are going through the starting lineups right now. You can probably hear that over the loudspeaker. We're right underneath the speaker. So the leadoff hitter for the Panthers tonight is number 18, Nolan Glick. He's playing shortstop. He's a junior. Number 9, Will Adam, the senior, will be in left field. Junior, number 1, Carson Comstock, will be at second base. And Henry Adam, the sophomore, wears number 3. He'll be in center field. The other senior in the lineup for the Panthers is number 22, Brant Latcham. He will be in right field tonight. Sophomore, number 8, Hudson Deitch, gets to start at third base. Cal Miller will be in the designated hitter spot. He's a junior, wears 00. Riley Smith will be behind the plate. He wears number 2. He's a junior. Sophomore, number 38, Sam Sharp, will be at first base. Number 27, Elijah Brock, sophomore, will get the start on the mound for the Panthers. So those are your starting lineups for the Pekin Panthers for the home team, the Van Buren County Warriors. It'll be Aiden McAtee in right field. Kenneth Millard will be at the shortstop position. Isaac Leffler will be at third base. Isaiah Meek will be the first baseman. Will Coral will be in left field. Aiden Cooper will be on the mound. The DH for him will be Dan Caston. Eli McKinney will be in center field. Caden Simmons will be behind the plate. And the final starter is number 4, Leo Urak. So those are your starting lineups. Head coach for the Warriors is Shane Begley. For the Panthers, it's James Lyman. So we'll see if they're going to do the national anthem again for the boys.
Playing second base.
It kind of looks the way that Van Buren is lining up. Looks like we might be doing the national anthem. So
the Warriors is Shane Begley. His assistants are Bryson Starnes and Andrew Lowry. Would everyone please remain
So we are going to do the national anthem. So we are going to take another break here real quick, and then we'll be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We got a double dose of the national anthem tonight. One from the girls' game, one from the boys' game. So extra commercial time there. So we will be ready for action. For the Panthers, it'll be Nolan Glick leading off. Aiden Cooper will be on the mound for the Warriors. He's appeared in one game. He started that game. He picked up the loss in that game. He's a junior. He went 4 1/3 innings through 73 pitches, faced 20 batters, gave up a .300 batting average, had 5 hits, 5 runs. All of those runs were earned. He walked 4, hit 3 batters, and struck out 1. So he has an 8.08 ERA. So we'll see what the Panthers can do against the junior, Aiden Cooper. It will be Glick, Adam, and Comstock coming to the plate to start the game for the Panthers. Panthers will try and build on the momentum from last night when they put 17 runs on the board at Louisa Muscatine High School. Nolan Glick led off the game with a home run last night, so we'll see if the Panthers can keep the hot sticks rolling as we head into this game against Van Buren. So we are ready for the first pitch.
The shortstop, number 18, Nolan Glick.
Glick stands in. So Cooper looks to deliver the first pitch of the game. That misses low and away. We are right behind home plate tonight. We were way away from home plate last night, and now we're right behind home plate. Trying to get the camera to focus on the players and not the fence, but we're doing our best. But it doesn't always work out that way, so we're trying to get the autofocus to work on that. So swing and a miss for strike 1. 1-1 to Nolan Glick. Comes in batting .600 on the year for the Panthers. Drives that one down the third base line. That's foul. Out in front of that one was Glick. Good contact, just pulled it foul. So Nolan has 6 hits on the year and 10 at bats. He's got only 1 RBI on the season. I thought he had more than that, but 1 RBI on that home run last night. He pops that one on the right side. The right fielder is going to settle underneath it and make the play.
Woo,
so first out of the game is a fly out to right. Right fielder for the Warriors is
the left fielder,
Aiden McAtee. McAtee makes the play.
That was pretty close. It popped off the palm of his hand, and he snatched it right on the end. He snow-coned that ball, so he got lucky.
So Will Adams stands in with a .250 batting average on the year. He's in left field tonight. He lines this one to left field. That's going to be in there for a hit. So single for Will. So that will be a nice first pitch swing. Single to left field for Will Adam. That will bring up Carson Comstock.
I think it was right down the middle. Will got right on it, poked it out into left field, got himself a base hit.
Comstock.
I don't know if it's just me, Tony, but man, that mound looks like a mountain out there.
It does look like a mountain.
Pickoff move to first, not in time. Will back easily.
Good 2 foot off of the playing surface. Way up on top.
Be interesting to see how our pitchers adapt to that. First time seeing this mound. So it looks like Comstock is showing bunt. Will takes off. There's a strike, throw down to second, not in time, so stolen base for Will Adam. We've got a runner in scoring position. Comstock was taken all the way on that one. He showed bunt, pulled it back, so 0-1 to Comstock. Second baseman for the Panthers. Will out at second now. That one misses high. Comstock has a team leading 7 walks on the season. Next closest is Sam Sharp with 4. So Comstock has been drawing a lot of walks so far this season. Fouls that one back, so he's in a hole now, 1-2. I'll have to shorten up here and try and put it in play, make him get him out. Will's out at second. Comstock stands in. Cooper gets set. And that's going to hit Comstock in the elbow, so he'll take the hit by pitch.
He stood in there and just took it right off the elbow.
The center fielder.
They're going to discuss it.
3, Henry Adams.
Not sure what the discussion was about.
I'm not sure, because Will looked like he might have been given a signal. I don't know if that's what he was discussing, because Will kind of gave Comstock a sign when he was out there. So I don't know if it's that or if they were discussing that they didn't think Comstock got out of the way of the pitch. Henry Adam drives this one through there. It's going to be a single. They are going to hold Will there. So station-to-station baseball for the Panthers. Bases are loaded. Henry Adam picks up a single on the first pitch that he sees. Bases loaded now for Brant Latcham.
Another first pitch hit. Bases juiced.
Henry with his team-leading 8th hit of the season.
22, Brant Latcham.
So bases loaded here in this first inning. Latcham fouls that one off. Strike one. So 0-1 is the count to Latcham. Will Adam at third. Carson Comstock at second. Henry Adam at first for the Panthers. So bases loaded for the Panthers. Latcham right on that one. Fouls it straight back right at the camera. 0-2 now on Latcham. See if he can shorten up, put one in play here. Infield in on the left side, back on the right side. So that one misses high, so 1-2 to Latcham.
Laid off that high fastball. That's one that gets a lot of hitters.
Cal Miller on deck for the Panthers. That's going to be hit on the ground to the shortstop, and he's going to bobble it, and that's going to be no play, so that will be a run for the Panthers. Will Adam comes in to score. Comstock ran in front of the ball. That might have thrown off the eye of the shortstop. Shortstop tonight is Kinnick Millard, and that will be an error. But we'll move Comstock to third, Henry Adam to second, and Brant Latcham,
Cal Miller,
who reaches on the air. First run of the game for the Panthers. There's a strike to Cal Miller. Base is still loaded. 1 out here in this first inning. Panthers have 2 hits in the inning, both by the Adam brothers. That misses inside. 1-1 to Cal.
Just a little inside there to Cal. Cal had a good cut on that first swing and miss. Like to see Cal get one in the outfield.
That one's in the dirt. 2-1. Miller stands in. Just found out that his sister is watching us all the way in Colorado. So shout out to Drew, who watching this game out in Colorado. Thanks for joining us, Drew. Swing and a miss for Cal. He's got a 2-2 count. So see if he can put it in play with 2 strikes, just like Latcham was able to do. He's going to foul that one back out of play. So stays alive on that 2-2 count. Comstock at third, Henry Adam at second, and Brant Latcham at first for the Panthers.
Be nice to pick up a few more runs here in the first. Start out with a little cushion.
That one misses high, so we've got a full count. Riley Smith on deck. Panthers out early, 1-0 here at Keosauqua. Here's the delivery from Cooper. Swing and a miss, and Miller will be out. Comstock gets off a little too far, but dives back. Miller couldn't go anywhere. There's only 1 out, so that will be a strikeout. So Cal goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. Comstock almost got caught coming off of the bag over there, thinking that there was a drop third. So Riley Smith comes up. So Riley Smith comes to the plate for the Panthers. We got 2 outs. Base is still loaded. See if we can get a 2-out rally here for the Panthers. That one's popped back over our heads.
Now that drop third's alive. 2 outs.
Busy place down here at the complex at Keosauqua. There's 2 Little League games going on, high school softball, high school baseball. So 4 fields all being used tonight. There's a ball low, 1-1 to Smith. Sam Sharp on deck for the Panthers. And that's going to hit Riley Smith. So that will be an RBI for Riley. That brings in Comstock. We said that he'd hit 3 batters in his last game. He's hit 2 here in the first inning, so 2 hit by pitch. Riley Smith moves up. We've got the coach coming out onto the field. So let's take a quick break here, Lauren. We'll be back on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
From backyard barbecues to late getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Just a meeting on the mound. Sam Sharp steps into the box, takes the ball high. One and 0 to Sharp. Swing and a miss on a fastball, low and away. So Panthers have got 2 runs on the board. Would like to put a couple more on. Really working the pitcher, Cooper. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this first inning. Sharp takes that one on the inside for a ball. 2-1.
That was real close.
So 2-0 lead for the Panthers here in the first. That misses inside. So 3-1.
Michael, I think Lauren make good deer hunter. She just saw that deer out there about 200 yards out.
I see it, yeah. Sharp drives this one deep to left field. The right fielder's going back, and he's going to make the play about 20 feet in front of the fence. So good contact by Sharp, but that will be the end of the inning, but not before the Panthers put 2 runs on the board. There was 2 hits. There was 1 error and 3 men left on. So we will move to the bottom of the first. It'll be McEntee, Millard, Leffler coming to the plate for the Warriors. We'll take this break on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me, Jason, today and learn more.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back. We're back, Panther fans. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys heard that on your end, but woo, that was.
I definitely heard it on my end.
We heard it on our end. A little bit of feedback there. So we're ready to start this bottom of the first. Panthers jump out 2-0 over the Warriors. It will be McEntee, Millard, Leffler, Meek, Coral, Caston, McKinney, Simmons, and Urak for the Warriors. Around the infielder for the Panthers, it will be Deitch, Glick, Comstock, and Sharp. Outfield will be Will Adam in left, Henry Adam in center, and Brant Latcham in right. Elijah Brock on the mound, and his battery mate tonight is Mr. Riley Smith. So,
surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise, yes. If we see someone other than Riley behind the plate, that will be the big surprise. So, we'll see if Elijah can throw some strikes tonight. He struggled with that just a little bit in the last appearance, but he did just enough to hang on to allow the Panthers to pick up the win against Winfield Mount Union. So McEntee will stand in, the left-handed batter. Where's number 1? Bats .227 on the season.
The Hamiltons are listening in because Jeremy said there was no feedback on their end.
Well, that's good. That one misses outside for a ball. 1-0 to the leadoff hitter. McEntee's a senior for this Warriors team. Brock working from the stretch. There's a fastball down the middle for strike 1. One and one count to the leadoff hitter for the Warriors. He chops this one on the right side. Comstock makes the play, goes to Sharp for the out. So 4-3 put out to start the ball game. Good solid play by Comstock. Got a nice Sunday hop and made the throw.
I was going to say that, but that hop was a little tricky. I mean, he fielded it cleanly, but he had to be quick to the ground.
So Kenneth Millard stands in. He is the shortstop, batting .292 on the year. He's going to chop this one too short. Glick comes up, goes across the diamond, and retires him by a step. So 6-3 for the putout of Millard. So good play by Nolan that time. He came up on it just enough, had enough on the arm. We know he's got a good arm, and beat him by about a step. So that will bring up Isaac Leffler, the third baseman. He's batting .333 on the season. Takes one for a ball. So 1-0 count to Leffler, the third baseman tonight. He hits this one off of the fist to Comstock at second, fields it, goes to Sharp, and they're out of it. 3 up, 3 down for the Panthers. Good way to start the ball game after putting 2 runs on the board. In the first, they go 3 up, 3 down. So we will move to the top of the second inning. It will be Brock, Glick, and Adam coming to the plate for the Panthers on your home for Panther Baseball, Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back, Panther fans. Pekin Panthers up on Van Buren down here in Keosauqua, 2-0, going to the top half of the second inning. Elijah Brock coming to the plate for the Panthers. Panthers had a 2-run first inning with 2 hits and had an error and got a couple other kids on, got a couple of kids hit by a pitch. But anyway, we stranded 3 runners, but we did score 2. And this is the 9-hole hitter, second leadoff here, Elijah Brock. Brock takes first pitch. He pops it up, swings, pops that pitch up, and the second baseman, nope, the right fielder is going to get under it. And I think that's the 3rd catch of the game for that young man. Out number 1. So Elijah got right on that ball, popped it up for a fly out, and that brings Nolan Glick to the plate. He's our leadoff tonight to start the game. Will Adam on deck. Aiden Cooper on the mound for the Warriors. First pitch comes in. Ball 1, a little outside. We got a good view. I have a better view right here behind the plate. There's a foul ball down the third base line over the fence, out of play. 1-1 count on Nolan. Nolan with shortstop duties tonight for the Panthers. Right-handed batter. There's a swing, and it goes right to the third baseman, Leffler. He throws it over to first, and he's safe. I thought maybe the first baseman made the tag, but that's going to be an error on the third baseman. So Nolan reaches on an error, just an errant throw up the line a little bit, and he tried to make the tag on Nolan and evidently just missed. So Will Adam at the plate, Carson Comstock on deck, and Nolan Glick with 1 aboard for the Panthers. Here's the pitch. That ball a little high and fouled back out of play by Will. Will had a base hit in the first inning for the Panthers to left field. See if he can duplicate that hit. There's a throw back to first. Nolan slid back in time. Dove back actually in time. So everybody resets. Aiden Cooper. He's 0 for 1 on the season. Right-handed pitcher for the Warriors. Here's the pitch. And Will tries to take a stab at a bunt there. And he's down into the count 0-2. So 1 out here. Elijah Brock flew out as the leadoff this inning. 1 pitch, popped it up to the right fielder. There goes Nolan Glick. He got a good start and slides in there safely for stolen base. So now the Panthers with another run in scoring position. Will Adams steps back in. 1-2 count. That was a ball. Here's the pitch. That one, he gets him looking. So Cooper with the strikeout for out number 2 on the Panthers. That one just on the outside corner. So Comstock comes to the plate. Henry Adam on deck for the Panthers. Here's a pitch by Cooper. There's a swing and a foul tip back into the catcher's mask for strike 1. Carson was hit by a pitch last inning, and he was one of the 2 runs that scored. Will Adam was the other run that came across the plate for the Panthers in the first. Here's the pitch by Cooper. There's a swing and a miss by Comstock. He's down 0-2 in the count. Henry Adam on deck, Brant Latcham in the hole. See if we can get a 2-out rally going here. There's a curve ball, and Carson just fought that one off. Comstock still alive. Nolan Glick out there in scoring position, still on second. Trying to work him around. Here's the pitch. That one outside for a 1-2 count. Comstock gets set in the box. There's the pitch, well outside for a 2-2 count. So nice to be able to see these pitches.
Yeah, a little different than the view we had last night.
Comstock ready. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss and back into the glove of the catcher. That'll be a strikeout. He goes down swinging for out number 3. So we stranded 1 runner, and no runs scored this inning for the Panthers, so still up 2-0. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
In Keosauqua tonight, the Pekin Panthers taking on the Van Buren County Warriors. Pekin up right now, 2-0. If you're just joining us, we're in the bottom half of the second inning, just getting ready to tip things off here. Isaiah Meek coming to the plate, their first baseman, and Will Coral on deck, followed by the DH Dan Caston, who's batting for Aiden Cooper. So left-handed batter here, Isaiah Meek, 250 on the season. Like I said, he is their first baseman. First pitch comes in just a little outside for ball 1. Isaiah Meek, number 14, Van Buren County in their white unis. That ball comes in outside for a 2-0 count. And Pekin, of course, in their black tops and white pants. Here's the pitch by Brock. That one right down the middle. And Hudson Deitch fields it pretty cleanly over there, and he is safe. So Meek was really moving up that line and got there with his speed. He beat the throw by about a half a step.
The left fielder, number 9, Will Coral.
I probably would call that an infield hit for Meek. So Will Coral comes to the plate for the Warriors. And now the Warriors with one aboard. He's going to steal. He's got some speed, and he gets there cleanly. So stolen base now for the Warriors. Isaiah Meek showing his speed.
Yeah, that was one thing when I was looking at the stats. This team loves to run, so they're going to be very aggressive on the base pass.
So this is an 0-2 count now on Coral on that stolen base. That was a strike on Coral, so now he's down 0-2 in the count. Coral is their left fielder.
They got 13 stolen bases on the year, so.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball came in there and just missed for a 1-2 count. Good thought there.
Tried the old backdoor breaking ball, just stayed outside just a little bit.
Elijah in the stretch for the Panthers. Here's the pitch by Brock. That one high and away for a 2-2 count now on Coral. So Meek advanced to second on the stolen base.
Not nearly as much room behind home plate tonight as there was last night at Louisa Muscatine. So
Brock comes set. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. And Elijah's first strikeout of the night for out number 1 here in the bottom half of the second. That brings Dan Caston to the plate. He's a designated hitter for Aiden Cooper, the pitcher.
He's a freshman for this Warriors team.
Here's the pitch by Brock. That one in the dirt. That gets past Riley Smith, and Meek will advance to third on the pass ball.
That was coming right to me, Tony.
Well, I don't know why you just didn't pick it up and throw it down to third.
Yeah, I know. Couldn't get my hand through the fence.
No. So we got a 1-0 count on Caston. The ball comes in just a little high for a 2-0 count. So the Warriors with a runner on third, threatening to score. Panthers up 2-0. 1 out. Here's the pitch. That one right down the middle for a 2-1 count. Caston, 222 on the season. Right-handed batter for the Warriors. That ball in the dirt, and the runner's coming home, and he's going to make it.
Yeah, not as much room, but still enough room for Meek. He got a good jump on that one, and he comes in to score the first run of the game.
So the Warriors score their first run. So we got a 3-1 count on Caston. Here's the pitch. That one just a little high and inside, and that'll be a walk. So Caston reaches on a walk. That'll bring Eli McKinney.
Eli McKinney.
Eli McKinney, another left-handed batter for the Warriors. Elijah checks the runner and throws that one in the dirt, and that one gets past Riley. So Dan Caston will move up to second.
So 3 wild pitches in this inning. Elijah's got to kind of try and dial it up here and find the rhythm. As we talked about, this mound is really tall, and that could be something that goes against him.
McKinney waits for the pitch on the 1-0 count here. That one a little high.
McKinney is 1 for 20 on the year with 2 walks and 5 strikeouts.
This is need to take advantage here. So Elijah needs to take a deep breath and settle in. Here's the pitch by Brock. That one comes in, almost hits McKinney. So a 3-0 count. On Eli McKinney. He's their center fielder. So you got Caston out there getting his lead at second. Elijah checks him. And that one's way outside for another walk. So that puts McKinney on. And we're going to take a little break here to kind of discuss things. We can take a 30-second break, and we'll be back for more Pekin Panther baseball.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454. Watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. So Elijah kind of settles back in here. 1 out, 2-1. Panthers on top of the Warriors. Caden Simmons at the plate, so Elijah comes first pitch. A little low and inside for ball 1. Elijah with 2 walks in a row here, so the Warriors with 2 aboard. 1 on first, 1 on second. Needing a strike. That one comes in high. He's in a 2-0 count. Elijah trying to find the strike zone. Did real well in the first. Has a strikeout here in the second, but has had a hard time finding that zone. We got a 3-0 count, so he's got some work to do to get back in sync here. Elijah comes set. Caden Simmons at the plate for the Warriors. They're going to make him throw a strike. There's a strike right down the middle for a 3-1 count.
Yeah, we went 3 up, 3 down that first inning, and they were pretty aggressive. This time they're making Elijah throw some strikes.
Elijah comes set. There's a pitch. That one just missed inside. That'll be the 3rd walk in a row for Elijah. So they will have the bases juiced.
Number 7, second baseman, Leo Hurak.
So Leo Urak comes to the plate for the Warriors. Right-handed batter. He's their second baseman. There's a ball right on the outside corner for strike 1. Elijah starting out on top. This batter, we got a little bit of a hole to work out of. We got the bases loaded, 2-1 Panthers, and there's 1 out. That ball swinging a miss for strike 2. So we got an 0-2 count on Urak. He's .250 on the season. Number 7. And that ball comes inside for a 1-2 count.
Really want to retire this number 9 here before the top of the order comes back around again.
So the Panthers into a long bottom half of the inning, so that ball comes in a little high, so we're back to a 2-2 count. Elijah just needs another strike here to retire this batter.
The corners are in, the middle of the infield's back for a double play, so.
Here's a pitch. That one well outside. Riley corralled it, so we're at a full count now. Elijah hung on to that ball just a little too long. Struggling just a bit tonight on the mound. Riley settles in, waits for the pitch. That one's going to be high and inside, so that'll score a run. So it's all knotted up now. So 2 runs this inning for the Warriors, and that's another walk. That's 4 walks this inning.
Fielder Aiden McEntee.
And they don't have a hit yet this inning, do they?
No. Well, we did give, we're at the top of the order here. Aiden McEntee takes first pitch as a ball. Did give maybe an infield hit on that first batter, Isaiah Meek. That ball's high and away for a 2-0 count. Elijah really struggling here. Kind of out of the norm. There's the pitch, little inside. Sitting at a 3-0 count. So we've had 4 walks in a row for Elijah Brock. If Elijah can't find the zone, I'm not sure where we're going from here. There's the pitch, and there's a strike call. So he slowed it down enough, found the strike zone. So Aiden McEntee, the right fielder for the Warriors, waits for the pitch. That one high and away, another walk. And we're going to take a timeout here. May have to see what we're going to do. So Panthers let another run come in here on 4 walks in a row. Looks like we're going to get a new pitcher. It's going to be Carson Comstock coming in. And so we're going to take a 60-second break. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Tumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, Panthers kind of dug themselves into a little bit of a hole here. And so they've let 3 runs come across on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walks in a row there. So we had a pitching change, and we have Carson Comstock on the mound, right-handed pitcher, a junior for the Panthers. So the bases are loaded for the Warriors. And Kenneth Millard comes to the plate. He grounded out to shortstop in the first. This is the number 8 batter in the inning for the Warriors. So set to get back underway here. Millard steps into the box. Here's the pitch. That one just a little inside for ball 1. Millard 292 on the season for the Warriors. There's a pitch, and that one's going to be hit right up the middle. And Nolan Glick bobbled the ball, so that'll be an error that scores a run. So that'll be an error on Nolan, and that'll put Millard on. And that advances everybody around. We've talked about station to station. Right now, we walked them around. Now we had a infield error to make a double play. He was trying to make that double play before he got it in his glove, and so we've compounded the problem. Here's the first pitch in the dirt to Isaac Leffler. Ball 1.
Yeah, it's hard when you're out there in the field. You're watching them walk them around, and then when a ball gets put in play, you kind of get lulled to sleep when you're not seeing strikes. So Panthers got to pick their heads up and get things figured out here. Comstock's got to find the strike zone.
There's 2 in the dirt there for Comstock. So a 2-0 count against Isaac Leffler. They're kind of sitting with their bats on their shoulders, waiting for a strike. There's the pitch. A little outside on that pitch for a 3-0 count. Leffler, .333 on the season. He's their third baseman. Here's the pitch. That one, there's a walk.
When you're walking people, they're not going to, that strike zone is going to get smaller and smaller until you show that you can throw a strike.
Scores another run. Urak comes across. Yeah, Millard on second. McEntee on third.
First baseman.
And now Leffler on first.
They've scored 5 runs this inning on 1 hit. That's not real good baseball for the Panthers.
A little bit of an ugly night for the Panthers. Isaiah Meek comes to the plate. This is his second time up this inning. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle. That'll get hit and goes right through the hands of Elijah Brock, and that's going to score 2 runs. The Panthers, the wheels have come off.
You're okay, Carson.
Is that 6 walks in the inning or 5 walks and 2 errors in this inning?
So that puts Leffler over on third.
Left fielder.
And Meek advanced on to second when we tried to throw the ball home. So that'll be an error on 4 on our second baseman. There's a pitch, just a little high, to Will Coral. 1-0 count. This is going from bad to worse. That's 6 walks and 2 errors. There's a strike call for a 1-1 count. So 2 in scoring position for the Warriors. Still 1 out, 7-2 now. That ball comes in just a little low for a 2-1 count. It's turning into a very long inning for the Panthers. Probably one of the worst innings we've had this season. There's one right down the middle for a 2-2 count. So Coral, their left fielder, he struck out in this inning. There's a pitch and a swing and a miss, and Carson Comstock got him swinging for out number 2. So he was the first out of the inning, and now he's the second out of the inning.
I hope he doesn't make the third out of the inning.
I hope he doesn't either. So Caston comes back to the plate. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1. So Comstock getting in a little bit of a rhythm here. We need to get this thing stopped, 7-2, before it gets any worse. There's a pitch right down the middle, and that one swung and fouled back for an 0-2 count. So Comstock's got a little breathing room here. Comstock looks in, and he comes set. Here's the pitch. That one just a little high and away for a 1-2 count. Good thought there. Caston the DH for the pitcher Cooper. That ball just a little inside for a 2-2 count now. Now we need to come strike. Our infield kind of standing around out there. Need a little bit of energy. There's the pitch right down the middle, swing and a miss. And finally, Panthers get out of this one, but not before the Warriors picked up 7 runs. The Panthers came into this inning 2-0 and gave up too many errors, too many walks, and so hope we don't repeat that one again. But anyway, we're going to go into the top half of the third inning. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. We move to the top of the third inning after that disaster of a second inning. Panthers trail by a score of 7-2. So ball one taken for Henry Adam.
Center fielder, Henry Adam.
He singled and was stranded at third in the first inning. Cooper on the mound. Misses again, so 2-0. See if the Panthers can return the favor here and try and answer those runs in the bottom of the second inning. Henry drives this one out into left field. It's a pop-up. The left fielder is on the run, and he settles underneath it and makes the play in foul territory. So first out of the inning is a fly out to left. So Henry Adam makes good contact. Flies out to left field, so that will bring up Brant Latcham. What a promising start to the game for the Panthers. Has kind of turned on its head here in this third inning. Actually, it turned in the second inning, but we are in the third inning. One out. Ball to Latcham.
Well, we also know how quickly it can go back the other way, so we just had a disastrous second inning. One that we just could not get out of.
There's a strike on the outside corner to Latcham. 1-1 now. Miller on deck for the Panthers. Latcham steps back in. Cooper from the windup. Latcham pops this one out to center field, and it's going to be played there on a diving catch by the center fielder. So nice play by the outfielder. They made a couple errors in the first inning, and now they're making all the plays. So the Warriors have stepped up. Panthers are going to have to get the bats rolling. That was McKinney that was out in center field. So 2 up, 2 down here for the Panthers. That one's going to be fouled back over our heads for strike one. Panthers put 8 runners to the plate in the first inning. They put 4 to the plate in the second, and they're 2 up, 2 down here in the third. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Cooper has settled in. Panthers are reeling a little bit here. So 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Gets away from the catcher. Miller's hustling down the line, and he's going to beat it. So he'll reach on the strikeout, E2. So Miller strikes out, but he reaches on the air. So that'll put a runner at first. See if that gets the Panthers going. Riley Smith will come to the plate.
Catcher Riley Smith.
Good hustle move there by Cal Miller to get down to first on that swing and miss. Ball bounced the right way.
So third strikeout of the night for Cooper. That one doesn't record an out, though. So Smith stands in the box. Sam Sharp on deck. That one goes off the fist, gets past the pitcher. Shortstop comes in, makes the running throw, and gets him by a half a step. So that will be the end of the inning for the Panthers. They put 1 runner on. There was no hits. There was 1 error, and 1 man left. So we will move to the bottom of the third. Panthers trail 7-2. It will be McKinney, Simmons, and Urach coming to the plate for the Warriors. We'll take a break and be back on your home for Panther Baseball. Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atoma Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Jefferson County Health Center, care is more than a service. It's a commitment. Our nurses, doctors, and staff go beyond treatment to provide comfort, compassion, and connection. We care because you matter. Visit JeffersonCountyHealthCenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You work hard to build the life you want. Your internet should do the same for you. Get all of your telecommunications needs from Lisco, including the most competitive pricing and highest quality data services. Every home, every business, every step of the way. Serving you from right here in your local hometown communities. Call me, Samantha Knoll, your Lisco sales and account manager for all of your telecommunications needs. 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. Panthers going through their final warm-ups here. Riley Smith was on base, so it took a little longer to get to the field. So, Tony, you want to go through our sponsors one more time?
Yeah, let's do it again. How about Comstock Chiropractic? Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, Pekin Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield, Jefferson County Health Center, Lisco, Smithburg Automotive, Packwood Locker, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Keokuk County Health Center, and Roto-Rooter. Thank you to all our sponsors of Pekin Panther Sports.
Comstock on the mound for his second inning of work. He came in relief of Brock in that second inning. So 7-run second inning with 1 hit, 2 errors on the Panthers, and then they left the bases loaded. So Panthers look to see if Comstock can find the strike zone in this third inning. There's strike 1. Good start. He struck out the final 2 batters of the last inning. So we are in the third. Panthers trail 7-2. Panthers jumped out early to 2-0 lead in the first inning, and then the Warriors put 7 on the board in the second. Breaking ball misses outside for a ball. 1-1 now. We are in the bottom of the third here from Van Buren High School. That one's going to be popped up right towards up. Heads up, Lauren. Heads up, Lauren. Ooh, off the roof. Let's see which way it goes. So 1-2. That was coming right towards us.
It was close.
So 1-2 as Riley is getting his pitch comm reset here. So McKinney at the plate, the center fielder. He walked and scored in that second inning, as did a majority of his teammates. That one's going to be popped up on the infield. Sharp comes over to make the play, and he does. So fly out to the third baseman. That was in foul territory.
Nice play there by Sam Sharp to come all the way there in front of the home dugout and make the grab.
So first batter is retired. So Caden Simmons comes to the plate.
Carson says, thank you very much, Sam.
So Simmons stands in. He walked and scored as well in that last inning. That one misses high for ball 1. Yurek on deck for the Warriors, and then it'll be the top of the order. So you'd like to retire these 2 before you get back to the top. There's a strike right down the middle, 1-1. Just outside.
That one didn't miss by much.
That one's fouled straight back. So 2-2 now to the catcher Simmons. Comstock gets back on the mound, waiting for Simmons to get in the box. Brock's night finished with 1 1/3 innings pitched tonight. Breaking ball hits him. So hit the number 8 batter who doesn't have a hit on the season. Not the way you want to go about it. I'm sorry, he has 1 hit on the year. So Comstock hits the batter. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter.
Leo Urok.
Sorry, that's the dad coming out in me instead of the announcer coming out. You just can't afford to hit the number 8 hitter. So you got to come back and come with strikes now to the number 9 hitter. Urak stands in there. Strike one called. So Comstock checks the runner at first. That's Simmons. That one's going to be driven out to left center field. That's going to be trouble. It's going to land in between the Adam brothers, so it'll be a single. Actually, no, they're going to get the runner at second. So good play by Will Adam that time. He retires Simmons at second. So
Simmons thought that there was a chance that ball could be caught, so he delayed in case he needed to come back. I don't think he went halfway, and Will picked it up and fired a strike down to second.
So do you give him a? You have to give him a hit on that,
Yeah,
even though it's a
definitely
fielder's choice.
Definitely a hit. Yeah.
That's going to be popped up on the left side. Smith is trying to get over there. Can't quite make the play. Good hustle by Riley that time.
I think it's just one of those plays where the runner's in no man's land, really. And,
yeah, because you can't call it a fielder's choice because that was definitely a hit for him. So
yeah.
So single for Urach. That brings up McEntee. He fouls the first pitch off. We got a runner at first. That's Urach. McEntee takes a ball on the inside. He's officially 0 for 1 on the night. He grounded out in the first and walked in the second. He scored a run. Just inside, 2-1. Millard on deck for the Warriors. We got 2 outs here in the third inning. Panthers trail 7-2. There's a strike on the inside corner. 2-2 now.
That's exactly where the other 2 pitches were.
So 2-2 now to the leadoff hitter, McEntee. His third at bat in 3 innings. That's what you like to see if you're an offensive team. That one's going to be fouled off his foot.
Right off the calf, and he's wincing a little bit. It's like, that didn't feel good.
So 2-2 to McEntee, the leadoff hitter for this Warriors team. They've jumped out to a 7-2 lead here in the third inning. That misses high and inside. They throw it behind the runner at first. He gets back. So we got a full count now on McEntee. So Urach should be off with the pitch at the full count with 2 outs. See if Comstock can get a strike, make them earn their way on. And that goes behind the runner. And he throws it down to second, but it's a walk anyway. So another walk for the Panthers. Pitching has really been a struggle tonight for the Panthers. Brock and Comstock struggling to find the strike zone.
Millard.
So Millard at the plate. Runners at first and second. Millard is officially 0 for 2. He grounded out to short and reached on an error in that second inning. There were 6 walks and 2 errors in that second inning. That misses outside for a ball. Oh, or 1-0 to the shortstop. He hits that one hard on the ground to Deitch, and it goes off of him and can't be picked up by the Panthers. So another error on the Panthers. So E5 on Deitch will result in the bases loaded with 2 outs.
That was a sharply hit ball, so
Leffler.
that was a tough one to corral there, but nonetheless,
one you got to have if you want to get out of this.
Yep.
So Leffler stands in. That gets away from, so they're going to score another run on a wild pitch. The Warriors have scored 8 runs on 1 hit. That's not winning baseball if you're the Panthers. So
that's a tough night.
You're okay, Carson.
So Leffler stands in 1-0. Runners at second and third. Warriors looking to blow this one open. They could end this one early just like the Panthers did last night. That's going to be driven out to left field. That's going to score 2 more for the Warriors. Actually, maybe not. They're going to get him out at the plate, so it'll be a single, and they'll score 1. Millard will be thrown out at home, so Leffler picks up an RBI single. That will bring in 1 run. And so Millard was thrown out at the plate. Good throw from Will Adam to Riley Smith for the 3rd out of the inning. So Panthers give up 3 more to make it 9-3. So they scored 3 runs on 1 hit, on 1 error, and they left 1 man on base. So we'll move to the top of the 4th. It'll be Sharp, Brock, and Glick coming to the plate for the Panthers. We'll be back on your home for Panther Baseball, Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Smithburg Automotive, driving adventures allow you to explore comfortably, safely, and in every aspect of your summer vacation. Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Schedule your vehicle's trip check today. Call 641-472-2454, 641-472-2454.
Smithburg Automotive in Fairfield. Get your trip check scheduled today. Call 641-472-2454. That's 641-472-2454.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Sam Sharp up to bat for the Panthers. We're in the top half of the 4th inning. And Panthers find themselves in a real hole. 9-2, so there's a foul back. So no 2 count. Sam flew out to right field. There's a swing and a foul tip that was not corralled. So Sam will have new life. He flew out to right field in the 1st, and he is the leadoff here in the top half of the 4th. There's a ball outside for a 1-2 count. So Aiden Cooper has settled in this game after that disastrous 1st. There's a ball outside for a 2-2 count.
That's one of those things you want to jump on a pitcher when they're struggling, because a lot of times that happens. They have a wild 1st inning, and then they kind of will.
There's a hit driven deep there by Sam Sharp, and that one's gone. Sam Sharp just hit a home run for the Panthers. Hopefully that's going to get things started. 2nd home run on the season for the Panthers, and that's Sam Sharp. He got all of that one, went over that right fielder's head, and just cleared the fence.
A solo home run for Sam Sharp.
Sam got all of that one, and he put a charge in it.
Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here, possibly.
Going to have a little pitching change, so we're going to take a 60-second break here while they get warmed up. And then we'll be back. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa YouTube page.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
Peyton here with Packwood Locker and Meats. Call now for availability on beef, hog, and lamb slaughter for 2024 through 25. Here at Packwood Locker, we have all the meats and accessories from cheeses to sauces for all your grilling gatherings. Fall's right around the corner, and before the snow flies, it's time to stock up on one of our full bundle meat package specials. Whether you're cooking for your family or hosting a party, contact Packwood Locker and Meats or order online at packwoodlockerandmeats.com. You can't beat my meat, and I dare you to try.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Had a pitching change here for the Warriors. So Isaiah Meek's going to take the mound here. We moved some kids around. Michael, you want to say that again? We got Leffler on first. I say he went from second to first.
And then the DH
Gaston
comes in to play third base, and Cooper will be out of the game.
So Gaston remains in his hitting spot, but he enters the game at third base. Sam Sharp on the solo homer over the right field fence. Second home run of the season for the Panthers. Nolan Glick hit one last night, leading off against L&M. So Elijah Brock will be coming to the plate. Pekin's 9-hole hitter, and then we'll be back to the top. So hopefully we can keep this train rolling. 9-3. No outs.
Meeks appeared in 2 games, has a 100 batting average against with a 1.91 ERA against.
There's a pitch for a strike. First pitch strike. He's a left-handed pitcher. Elijah Brock stands in. There's a breaking ball that comes in.
Woo, that will look like that was way outside.
Way outside for a strike. 0-2 count. There's a swing and a miss there by Elijah for the first out of the inning.
It'll be tough to make a comeback if that's the strike zone when we're at the plate.
It definitely wasn't the strike zone when we were out there on the field. Nolan Glick comes to the plate for the Panthers. Will Adam on deck. Here's the pitch. That one a little outside for ball 1 to Nolan. So 1 out here. There's a hit, goes down to third baseman. He snuffs it out, throws it over for an out. So Gaston just entering the game as the DH. Throws it over to first for the 5-3 putout. Out number 2. Will Adam comes to the plate. Comstock is on deck.
Left fielder, Will Adam.
Nice backhanded play down there at third base.
Will Adams struck out in the second, but had a base hit in the first. There's a breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 1. So 2 outs here. The Panthers with 1 run scored this inning on a solo homer by Sam Sharp. There's a pitch. That one fouled back, out of play. Will finds himself in a hole here, 0-2. Will, one of 2 seniors on this Panther squad this season. Will waits for the pitch from Meek. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a foul down the third base line, so Will fought off that breaking ball from Meek. 0-2 count here, 2 outs. Brock went down swinging. And Nolan Glick lined out to third. Here's a pitch to Will. That one just a little low for a 1-2 count. Will steps in. There's a breaking ball, and he pop flies that to left field, and the left fielder gets under it and makes the catch. That's out number 3. So the Panthers, with 4 hitters coming to the plate, scored 1 run on a solo homer by Sam Sharp. So we're going to move to the bottom half of the 4th inning. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
From backyard barbecues to lake getaways, summer is all about making memories. At Pilot Grove Savings Bank, we make it easy to enjoy the season with stress-free banking that fits your lifestyle. Mobile banking on the go? Check. Easy loan options for home upgrades or vacations? Check. Friendly local service you can count on? Always. Make the most of your summer. Bank with Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com or stop by any of our 17 locations. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family. Your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. 9-3, the Panthers find themselves in a hole going into the bottom half of the fourth. Isaiah Meek comes to the plate for the Warriors. He's their left-handed pitcher, just came in the game in relief. He first pitch hits it right to Elijah Brock. And boy, he just flipped it over there and barely got him. So out number one.
Meek hustling down the line, just about beat that one out.
Isaiah Meek grounds out to second, leading off.
So Elijah Brock collects that ball at second and kind of flips it over to first and gets the out. So that brings Will Coral to the plate for the Warriors. First pitch there by Carson Comstock, a little outside for ball one. I have Dan Caston. There's a swing and a miss for a 1-1 count. He is on deck. There's a little poke by Coral out to right field, just over Brock's head. 4-base hit. He just kind of looped that ball right over the top of Elijah Brock's head and easily gets to first.
Dan Caston.
Just like he threw that one right out there, just kind of scooped it right out to right field, just right where you want to hit it and get a base hit.
Caston at the plate for the Warriors. He struck out last inning. That ball in the dirt for ball one. So Coral, the lone runner here for the Warriors. 9-3. Panthers behind. That one high and inside for a 2-0 count. Caston was a DH for Aiden Cooper, and he entered the game at third base. Made a nice play over there last inning, or this inning, the top half. That went outside. Carson finds himself in a little bit of a hole here. 3-0 count to Caston. Here's the pitch. That one just a little inside. That'll be a walk. Put Caston on first, and that'll move Coral up to second. That brings Eli McKinney to the plate.
Center fielder, Eli McKinney.
He's their 7-hole hitter and their center fielder. Here's the pitch by Comstock. That one right down the middle. Has to be a strike. 0-1 count. So one out here. 9-3. Van Buren County Warriors on top. That one a little high for a 1-1 count now on McKinney. 2 runners aboard, 1 in scoring position for the Warriors.
We got to buckle down. Can't give up any more runs if we want to try and get back into this one. So
that one hits McKinney on the shoulder. So now the bases are loaded. That puts Coral on third. Caston on second and McKinney on first. We're going to have a little meeting at the mound. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Class. Nope, we're going to go 60 seconds because it looks like we're having a pitching change. So you're listening to Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Tumwa Radio Group YouTube page.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics is excited to announce that Jenna Hunter, ARNP, with the Tumwa Wound Clinic, will be providing services at our specialty clinic. Jenna will work closely with your healthcare provider to build a treatment plan that is focused on each individual patient to reach the best outcome. For a list of services Jenna will be offering, visit us at keokukhealth.com. To schedule an appointment, call 641-684-8448. Again, that's 641-684-8448.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Will Adam in the game now, pitching in relief for Comstock. And we've moved people around a little bit.
Brant's going to left and Comstock's going to right.
Okay, Comstock's in right. Latcham's over on left. Will Adam on the mound for the Panthers. Caden Simmons at the plate for the Warriors. There's one out here. 9-3, bottom half of the fourth inning. Trying to get out of this one with no more runs scored. First pitch just a little outside.
Was it?
Not in the top half of the inning. That went a little high there. That was definitely a ball. One. So we got a 2-0 count here on Simmons. Here's the pitch by Adam. There's a swing and a miss for a 2-1 count. So the Warriors with bases loaded. We got Coral over on third, Caston on second, and McKinney is on first. There's a swing and a miss for a 2-2 count. Caden Simmons was hit by a pitch last inning. That one a little outside on the breaking ball for a full count.
See if Will can come in and help the Panthers out here. See some senior leadership out of him.
That one a little high, so we're going to walk a run home. That'll be 10 runs now. Move everybody up one spot.
I think they have, 3 hits total for those 10 runs, I believe.
So,
second baseman, Leo Urach.
Not helping ourselves here. Leo Urach comes to the plate. That ball comes in high for ball one. So still one out here, 10-3 now. Fourth inning. Still a lot of game left here. The Panthers are not out of this. They just need to stop the onslaught. They're loaded, and they're just going station to station with no hits. So 1-1 count now. And that one outside for a 2-1 count on Urach. He scored twice. walked the first time in the second and had a base hit. There's the ball gets away from Riley Smith. That's going to score another run. So Caston comes home on a wild pitch. So that moves McKinney up to third and Simmons to second. 2 in scoring position. And a 3-1 count. That one down the middle. And a swing and a miss by Yurok for a 2-2 count. 11-3 now. That one's high, and he walks another one. So now the base is loaded again, and we're back to the top. Aiden McEntee comes to the plate for the Warriors. He was walked last time up. Takes first pitch, strike. Grounded out in the first, walked in the second, and walked in the third. That one a little inside for a 1-1 count. So 11-3, still 1 out. There's a hit, and that's going to go over to the first baseman, and nobody's there.
Will was not covering, so
that scores another run.
The Panthers' heads are definitely not in the game tonight. Will's got to be over there. That's your job as the pitcher. You got to be over there to cover the base. So Panthers had a chance to get an out, and they still don't. So this one might be over earlier than what you thought, Tony. They might get to the 15-run lead here if we don't start playing a little baseball.
It's 12-3. We're kind of going through the motions right now.
Batters, Kinnick Millard.
So we start out with a 2-0 count now. Will threw that one in the dirt, trying to overthrow it. Frustrated, I'm sure. So a 2-0 count on Kinnick Millard. That one in the dirt as well. So quickly behind here in this count. 3-0. So they've scored 3 runs here in this inning. There's a 4-pitch walk. That's going to bring another run home. This is the proverbial wheels are off.
We're running on rims right now. There's no wheels left on the bus.
There's no wheels left on the bus now, so we're going to take a 30-second break. They're having a little meeting out here on the mound. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5, KISS FM, the Tumble Radio Group YouTube page.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Welcome back, Panthers. So I had a little meeting out there on the mound. We're trying to get out of this. 1 out. First pitch to Isaac Leffler. A little high. For a 1-0 count. There's a second pitch strike for a 1-1 count on Leffler. So the bases are still loaded. They've scored 4 runs this inning. 13-3 now. This one's starting to get ugly. That one gets fouled back out of play for a 1-2 count now. So this has turned into a very long practice for the Panthers. One they didn't want. There's a swing and a foul tip back right to me, right to the camera. So 1-2 count, 1 out, 13-3. There's a swing and a miss and a strikeout. 2 outs. That'll bring Isaac Meek back to the plate. His second time up. He grounded out to second. First, that one's just a little bit low on the first pitch to Meek. 1-0 count on Meek. That one a little inside and in the dirt for a quick 2-0 count. Need to get out of this one. Had to start another new column. There's a hit and foul ball down the third baseline. That'll be a 2-1 count. 13-3. Warriors taking advantage here. Here's the pitch by Will. There's a swing and a foul back. Out of play again. So 2-2 count on Meek. Trying to retire this batter so we can get back to the dugout and get our bats out. Here's a pitch. That one a little high for a full count now. Base is still loaded for the Warriors. A walk here is going to score another run. Here's the pitch. That one right down the middle and fouled back, right back here to the crow's nest. So everybody resets. Van Buren County Warriors. There's a ball, and that'll be another walk. So Meek reaches on a walk, and that scores Urak. Moves everybody else around. So McEntee will be on third, Millard on second. And the merry-go round keeps going in circles here. First pitch to Coral comes strike, so an 0-1 count to Coral. There's a pitch just outside for a ball. 1-1 count. So we got Meek on first. There's a foul back. Out of play. So 1-2 count now. Against Coral. Coral had a base hit in the top half of this or in the bottom half of this inning. There we got the strikeout on a swing and a miss by Coral. We're going back to the dugout, Michael. We're going to take a 60-second break. You're listening to Pekin Panther Baseball on Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube page.
Congratulations to the Pekin High School class of 2025. You've shown what it means to lead with pride, passion, and perseverance, and your future is bright. As we celebrate our seniors, we invite the entire community to come and see what makes Pekin High School so special. From championship teams to inspiring student achievements, there's always something to cheer for. Join us this summer and experience the excellence of Pekin High School, where we empower all students to excel, innovate, and lead. Go Panthers!
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're back, Panther fans. What started as a promising first inning has been nothing but Warriors since that. Comstock will lead off this fifth inning. If Panthers don't put 2 runs on the board, this one will be over, as it is 11-run lead in the fifth inning. So Panthers got to score 2. Comstock fouls the first pitch back, 0-1. Meek on the mound in relief of Cooper. That one's in the dirt, so 1-1. So Panthers need some base runners here. scored 2 in the first and then a home run by Sharp in the fourth. Comstock's going to foul that one back, so he's in a hole 1-2 now. He's going to have to battle up there. He was a strikeout victim in the second. He was hit by a pitch and scored one of those 2 runs in the first inning. So 1-2 count to Comstock. That misses high and away for a ball. 2-2 now. Henry Adam on deck, followed by Latcham. 14-3 lead for the Warriors. Comstock chops that one foul down the third baseline. Good at bat by Comstock, staying alive. See if he can find a way on base. Panthers need runners on. Try and extend this one. And he goes down looking on the breaking ball. That hasn't been called a strike for the Panthers all night long, but it has been for the Warriors. So
Henry.
That was outside, definitely did not break over the plate.
Henry Adam rips that one down the third baseline. So 0-1 to Adam. But I guess when you've been around the strike zone like the Warriors have, you'll get those calls. Panthers have not been around the strike zone. So Comstock strikes out twice on the night. Henry Adam rips this one down the line again, foul. So 0-2. 2 hard strikes. Panthers need some runners. They trail by 11. Panthers down to their final 2 outs unless they can put a couple runs on the board. That misses outside for a ball, 1-2. He tried to get that backdoor breaking ball call again. 2-2. So 2-2 count now to Adam. Latcham on deck. Meek in relief of Cooper. Panthers scored 2 runs in the first. And then it's been all Warriors since. They have not put the ball in play a lot, but the Panthers have walked them and had errors. That one's in the dirt for a ball. Full count now. Not a winning formula to make errors, mental errors, and walks. And Henry draws the walk, so good at bat for Henry Adam. There's one of the runners we need on. Now we need Brant Latcham to keep him going.
Just doesn't make a lot of sense tonight. We just had a rough start there, walked a lot of runners, or a lot of batters, and it just started to pile up on us. Kind of a surprising night tonight.
Yeah, in the first inning, they were very clean in the field. Three nice fielding plays and got out of it. 3 up, 3 down. And then second inning, started seeing some walks, and then concentration level went down the drain after that. So, and they have not got it back yet. So 2-0 now to Latcham. The lefty Meek in his second inning of work. There's a pickoff. They've got Adam, and he's going to be safe, so he's going to get the stolen base as he was going on first movement that time. Meek had him picked off, but Henry just put his head down and used his speed and got to second.
Yeah,
so
Henry didn't even look back. He just flat out got to second pretty easily, actually.
He said he was just going on any first movement, and Meek tried to pick him off, but Henry's speed gets him back. So 3-0 now, and he's going to try and steal third, and he's in there.
He went on that delayed steal. That was close.
So 3-0 now to Latcham. Kind of risky when you need 2 runs to run into an out there at third, but maybe that'll be a spark for the Panthers. Latcham has a 3-0 count. takes a strike right down the middle. He was taking that one. Cal Miller on deck for the Panthers. We're in the 5th inning, 14-3. And that's going to be a walk, so 2 walks in a row for the Panthers.
Maybe they'll get into a walkathon.
So that brings up Cal Miller, runners at first and third. We'll see if the Warriors are going to
hitter Cal Miller.
Try to get Latcham, or takes that one inside. So Meek is struggling to find the strike zone now. See if they can get Latcham down to second. Doesn't go anywhere yet. He is the all-important run. They need to get him home if they want to extend this one. Cal fouls that one off, so 2-1 now.
I think if I was coaching here, I don't know if I'd want to take that chance, but you also don't want to get doubled up out there. It's a little bit of a choice here that the coaches are going to have to make.
Swing and a miss, strike 2, so 2-2 now.
Really need to get Cal on.
That misses high, so full count. See if they get Latcham on the move here on this full count. Cal fights that one off down the third base line. So we got a full count. We're in the 5th inning, 14-3. Latcham's at first, Adams at third, both reached on a walk. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Miller goes down. So second out of the inning. Both strikeouts for Meek. He's struck out 2 and walked 2. So Panthers are down to their final out unless they can scratch across 2 runs. Riley Smith at the plate. He was hit by a pitch and grounded out to the second baseman. He lines this one out to left field, but it's right at the left fielder. That will be the ball game. Panthers are going to fall by a score of 14-3. So Panthers were sleepwalking through this game, and that's what happens when you sleepwalk through a game. You lose 14-3. So a team that you probably should have been in the game with, you get walked off the field in a 14-3 loss. So we'll take a break here. We'll come back for the postgame show on your home for Panther Baseball. Classic Rock 101.5 KISS FM and the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
Nutrient Ag Solutions Hedrick is your trusted partner in optimizing your agricultural operations. We streamline decisions and solutions to deliver exceptional results tailored to your needs. With a comprehensive range of services, we empower you to achieve success on every acre. Our expert team, led by me, Jason, offers customized approaches for your unique challenges. Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, your common ground partner in growth. Call me Jason today and learn more.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans. Not much to talk about for the postgame show, Tony. I don't know.
I feel like I talked too much. I got a couple of those long bottom halves, and it was a little painful.
14-3. And I was just looking to see how many hits they actually had tonight. 1, 2. So 4 hits tonight for the Warriors, and they scored 13 runs. That's if you're wanting to win ball games, that's not the way you want to do it.
No, that's not going to work. And so when we did need outs, when the ball was hit to somebody, we were sleepwalking. We made errors where we typically don't make errors. So We're going to have to regroup. We're going to have to flush this one, get rid of it, because it was one to forget.
Yeah, one of those, we thought maybe things were going the right direction after the way we played last night, and then tonight it went just the opposite direction. So we'll go through our sponsors one last time for the night, and then we will make our way back to the Hedrick area. So we want to thank Comstock Chiropractic in Hedrick, Nutrient Ag Solutions of Hedrick, Pekin Community School District, Cranston Family Funeral Home of Fairfield, Jefferson County Health Center of Fairfield, Lisco, Smithburg Automotives in Fairfield, the Packwood Locker in Packwood, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, the Keokuk Health Center in Sigourney, and Roto-Rooter. Thank you all for your sponsorship of Pekin Baseball. We are going to wrap up our coverage tonight. We will be back tomorrow night. It will be, I believe it's a JV game first again tomorrow night, so it'll be a 7 o'clock start as Wapello comes to town. That should be the medicine that the Panthers need with a Wapello team coming in. I don't think they have won a game all year, but I hate to say that because last year it was kind of the same way, and we went to Wapello and they beat us over there. So,
well, unfortunately, the way we played tonight, I think we're just about anybody could beat us. But hopefully we don't repeat that.
Yeah, I'm guessing Henry Adam will be on the mound, so that should be a cause for celebration for the Panthers. He has pitched really well. He has lost 2 games, but he has been a tough luck loser. With the games we lost 1-0 and 2-1 when Henry was pitching. So we'll see what Coach Lyman draws up tomorrow night. So we will be back on the air. We'll be at Pekin tomorrow night. So it'll be Panthers versus the Wapello Indians. We'll be on the air around 7 o'clock for the pregame show. I want to thank Tony for being here with me tonight, Lauren Sylvester on the computer, and Kyle back at the studio. Thank you all for your help in bringing us these games. We want to thank all of our sponsors for making these games possible. We are going to wrap up our stream tonight. Everyone stay safe. Have a great evening and go.